Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
Zaire Emery does well to get it back. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's a searching pass.
Roberto Carlos.
Gets over and intercepts. Now it's Pelé.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zico. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Zico unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Looking for the run. Now it's Olise. Roberto Carlos. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench.
Zico! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Rodrigo. Oh, well played, well played. And he's heaved it away. Corner number 2 then. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually...
Could be danger here! Now it's Barcola. Casemiro did well to stay calm there.
Barcola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And it's been taken short. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Casemiro. Neymar. Knocks it into space. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this.
Substitution in progress.
Kaká. And it's Romario. Pass somewhat off target. Guendouzi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's not going to reach.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
A
beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, super ball! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Romario. Engages and forces him off the ball. Threads one in. Good ball. Good. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Romario. Foot in. Zico pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Camera. That has been slung wide. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cafu. And he lines up a cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. So that's it. It is all over.
A quick reminder,
Defeated,
that smoking
dejected,
is only allowed in
deflated.
areas shown
The
on this
ultimate
map.
disappointment.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact...
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy. Parma! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Parma. Now it's Kane. That's good running with the ball. It's Kane! Goal, England! The breakthrough strike. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, this is Romario. Nice bit of trickery. Big chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Chalobah gets a foot in here. Kane. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a searching pass. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his...
He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Rashford. That's an imaginative pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pele.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, played right into his path. Burn gets it clear. And that is out of play. Looking to play him in. Now the ball in. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? That is good strength. Turns and goes. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Pele! Goal, Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Brazil take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Bellingham. And he's straight offside. Well, that has not gone well. Just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
No way through. And it's Rashford. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Taken back almost at once. And this is Pelé. He might be in here. It's Pelé! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Danger averted for now. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Kane. Now, great chance! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Neymar. And he was quick to react. Oh, that's a fine interception. And we've reached half-time. Brazil are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So it's back to business.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Byrne kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's been cut out, well played. Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he latch on to this? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pelé, Neymar. Brazil finding their passes. And he's in real chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zico. Gets a good foot in there. Played back in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Foden!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's there to head it! And that's caused a worry or two. Romario looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Big chance! Tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Pele clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Brazil have their second corner now. Neymar plays it short. England have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super find. Bellingham! Bellingham! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
So, third corner of the game. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Corner number 4 coming up here. That's a decent clearance. Goes for goal! It's a loose ball. And that is expertly dealt with. That has been cut short. Pickford. And they've got rid. What a throw in. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Romario. England needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Foden. Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he can clear it away. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. It's a really well-measured ball. He's going for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Palmer. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Romario. Romario running with the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Kane. Oh, this is a terrific run. Zico. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Sostituzione per il Brasile. Numero
So,
77.
power or guile, what's it going to be?
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Il numero 9.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Bowen. 5 minutes left on the clock. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Cambio di giocatori.
England making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for
It's Pele! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Kaká! Decent hit from there. And he's had it nicked away. There will be 4 extra minutes. This might spell danger. And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vinicius Junior. Shoots! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So that is it. The end of the road. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the